Oh my gosh, I hate that. Hey.
Hey guys. Today we're actually gonna be talking about effect of social media
Yeah.
on your. Why do you look at me so surprised? Like
I'm
talking about
I had no idea we were talking about this.
effect of social media on your faith or our faith actually. So Hannah Banana, jump right into it.
Wow, yeah. Social media, man. It's intense. It's like a monster, but also sometimes good. I have these conversations with my sister all the time because my older sister is like my person. She's my best friend and I love her, and her name is Rebecca. Shout out to Rebecca.
So are you trying to make me feel bad on video?
And we have conversations about social media all the time because it's interesting, it's complicated, and a lot of it is comparison based and all that stuff. So a lot of it has the power to make you feel not so great, and I think that has an impact on your faith for sure. But then there's also some really inspiring stuff and it's all about being connected, so that's also really cool. So it's challenging. What do you think?
I think social media has of course there's bad evil, if I must use the word evil, but yeah. So social media can actually help boost your faith and can actually reduce it. So just this week or the past week, I actually made a post on my Instagram page and it was like, it's time to unsubscribe and to unfollow. What I mean by that is on the same social media where you can get the right news, especially about the coronavirus that's currently on, you might actually be on there and still be open to platforms where they will put fear in you and make you know, oh, how many people have died, nobody's gonna survive this, the whole world is crumbling, different information to actually make you scared,
Right.
So practical steps for me actually on social media is to, when I see that a particular page is making me fear and anxious so much, right, I actually unfollow for my own good. The person might be doing their own job, maybe it might even be the truth, but it might be affecting me deep down. Constant hearing of the wrong things actually, or the things that are not good enough to boost your faith, because naturally we're surrounded by things to actually drag down our faith. So if you now consciously take in some other things that can actually break your faith, is actually not good, right? So I take it seriously. I don't follow. Don't even bring it to me.
I think that's wise too, because right, like what you were saying about the coronavirus. I don't know about you guys, but oh my gosh, Instagram has been such a toxic place over the last couple weeks, because one, you have no idea what is accurate information being shared, and people have a way of sharing whatever they want to share because they're behind a screen. So it can be really upsetting and fear-based, and also anger-based and all that stuff. And I've had a hard time, unsubscribing or saying no or not watching, because social media is also kind of addictive. I wake up in the morning and I'm on Instagram.
I reach out to me
right, exactly. I'm on Instagram right away and I'm scrolling and scrolling. And there have been moments where I'm like, how many hours have I lost in a day? Because I've just been scrolling through Instagram. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and so let's talk about advantages of social media now. There are actually a lot of advantages, because on social media you see social media turns the world into a marketplace or a community, really small. So I'm right here in Canada, but I can see someone that is ministering in Nigeria. I'm right here in Canada and I can see Hannah's post, and I'm ready for it. Brand new day, my faith is empowered, right? I feel like it has that advantage also, but a lot of advantages also. And then for learning, someone like I can go on Daniel's platforms to actually Infinity Hub to actually learn a lot of things and help build my faith. And so I think there are a lot of advantages, but I feel like there are more disadvantages than I'm sorry.
No, it totally feels that way, and that's coming from a social media influencer. So I mean, she would know. But I think that's true. So advantage. Okay, let's stick on the advantages for a second. Especially in times like these, I think that it is nice to be able to connect with people, and that's really the only way we can connect right now. it is saving the day in a lot of ways. To be able to connect and
we actually did church online.
Yeah, we did church online this morning, probably like all of you Christians out there. And actually, Abby and I are in an Infinitum hub, as she was saying.
Yeah.
And our third member of our hub is Marwa, and she's somewhere in the city, and so we had to video chat with her.
Yeah.
And which was also such a blessing. Like, it was just being able to connect with one another.
We did worship.
Yeah. We chatted, we laughed. We tried to stay on task. It didn't work. But like those kinds of things. So I think it does have a lot of benefits, especially in times like these, and to just be able to learn from people who maybe you don't have access to all the time.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So it's nice. It is nice. But again, like, it can definitely be harmful, and I think there's such a big temptation to not be authentic and real on social media. Like, even right now, as we're preparing this video to go on social media, like, I don't talk like I'm talking like now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm putting on, I'm trying to be the most authentic I can be, but I'm also at the same time putting on another kind of front.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do, right?
Right now I have a flu, but I'm right here talking to people, and you might not even know. So you think, oh, this girl looks so perfect. So you have big earrings, loops earring, and this. Putting this on a shirt just for me to make this video for you guys. You know?
Yeah. So, it's kind of a dangerous game, I think, because you're presenting yourself as maybe a better person than you actually are, which can be a struggle for other people, but also a struggle for you, because it can add up, and then there's a disconnect.
You feel like people think my life is perfect, but I have nothing. Like, it's gonna be so annoying to me in that place. Like,
right.
My life isn't even going as a plan. Like, I have nothing, but everybody thinks you're perfect out there. You know,
right.
It's crazy.
And then there's just fear of people finding out the real you, or those kinds of things. So,
and then you keep up the drama because you don't want them to find out the real you.
Right.
You don't want to find out the real Hannah Banana actually is more intentional and quietly talks to you. I'm like, are you okay? That's how she turns, right? But now she's like,
I'm not a quiet person. No, it's true. So,
okay. So, like we've already established in this video, social media can be an advantage to help boost your faith, and it can actually also drag your faith.
But what's cool is that Jesus, the Holy Spirit, is with you here when you're not on social media. He knows you. He loves you. And he knows you on social media, and he loves you.
He knows your handle. If you like post rubbish, he knows your handle. He can see all your posts.
Yeah, he does. He sees everything, and he loves you deeply.
And we love you too. Okay? We love you too. Even though we might not know exactly who's watching this video right now, but we love you too. Okay?
We love you.
Just as Christ loves us.
Yes, it's been a pleasure.